notifications to know that I'm actually back, because YouTube can be a bit dodgy with that. Pop out the chat. Put that to one side. Okay. Should be ready to go. Well, I've got to have that 3 times window size, because it works out best for me. Okay, this is Flash Hiders EX Battle Tycoon. I believe there's about 50 million names for this game online, so I'm not quite sure which one is the valid name. Is the sound coming through on the stream and messing me up? Oh no, it's not. But I can see it in the background and it looks okay. That's good enough for me. Right. Chat, where is the chat? This is always so messy. Like, for anybody else, it's really easy to stream. But for me, it's like really awkward. Okay. So, Flash Hiders EX Battle Tycoon or something. I have no idea of the origins of this game, what it's about or anything. This is me just playing the game. Okay? It's not quite set to... Oh, don't tell me it's set to the gamepad. Ah, oh, really? It's not set to the gamepad either, by the looks of it. Looks like I don't have any controls set. Okay, well, I'm just gonna customize it right now. Up, left, down, right, B, A, Y, X, start, select, L, and R. There we go. Okay. I've never played this before. So, obviously it's... Battle Tycoon Flash Hiders Super Mark EX 2.0 Alpha Beta Neo the movie, the game. Yeah, it sounds about right. Okay. Versus Advance Option. What kind of thing does... Death! Okay, these... Oh my god, these settings. Easy. Normal, hard, metal. It comes from hell. Truth, death. Oh my god. Oh man, okay. Well, I'm not sticking it on anything other than easy, because I'm a massive baby. But death and truth, metal. Oh my god. No, sorry. I just can't bring myself to play the game on that difficulty level. Versus it is then, I guess. Versus battle, combattle, sim battle. Versus battle? I'm assuming? Okay. Who have we got altogether? Oh, up and down switches. Alright, there's a fair number of colour settings for each character, which is quite nice. You don't usually get that in old fighting games. Pink hair, come on. We'll go with this one. I think it's waiting for a player 2 input here. Combattle? Alright, now there's somebody to pick. Battle Tycoon tried to destroy the metal, but the metal was much too strong. Oh, I've got adjustable stats? Okay. This is a bit more intense than I thought it might be. I just thought it would be a straightforward fighter. Okay, it looks like a straightforward fighter. Alright, I can get into this now. It's just a fighting game. That stuff with the stats was awkward, but it's not important. I can get into this. It's got a nice flow to it. Of course, I'm in easy, so the enemy is just standing there taking most of my hits. Is that guy floating? Wiener! Hamann! Yeah, that guy with the staff, he's floating. Check him out. He's just like, just floating there. Oh, this is good. If I can get this as a cartridge, I might actually get this game. This is pretty decent. I don't have that many Super Famicom games, but I like to collect them when I can. There's an eBay seller I buy from a lot. This is bound to turn up. Hopefully it's not like super rare, because it's really cool. I had noticed Your Mum is a Boss, but I had deliberately not commented on it. But I had noticed. Bum 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 bum. Okay, not sure what's going on in the background there. Giant robots, perhaps, and then some really rowdy-looking guys. My favourite instance of that will always be in the Dead or Alive series of games, where it asks you your age, and if you set the bar all the way up to 99, well, you'll see what happens. But it's one of the most well-known secrets in the Dead or Alive games, and it's been in them since like Dead or Alive 2. Let's just say the boob physics go out of control if you set your age to 99. Try it. It's entertaining. Now you've mentioned it, I can't stop looking at them. Calanesa. Wow, I'm so tuned into this that, like, I just can't pay attention to anything else that's happening. I want to know, but I also don't want to know. Maybe I should make a video on it for my channel. I mean, it's the kind of thing I would talk about. So, I think I could be quite passionate about the subject. Did he just yell, "Here I come"? Oh, Guston. Okay. He's in a robot suit for some reason. With roller skates. Oh my god, it's the future, and it's beautiful. Roller skate robot man. Maybe I should play Virtue as well. That's like a spiritual sequel to 999, isn't it? Yes, when you say it like that, it sounds wrong, Liberty, but I assure you that there's nothing wrong about it. Now, the only game I've played in sort of like... You've got that group of like Japanese VNs and RPGs. You've got like 999, Virtue's Last Reward, Corpse Party, and Danganronpa, and all that sort of stuff in the one pool. The only game of those that I've played is Corpse Party. I did enjoy Corpse Party, but I got up to a bit that I couldn't get past. Maybe I'll stream Corpse Party at some point, because if I was streaming, I think I wouldn't just like give up on the game automatically. I think I'd actually give it a chance. The one part I got really stuck on in Corpse Party was there's this ghost lady who blocks the door off with her hair, and you have to get away from her, but she keeps like catching me and choking me to death, so I honestly don't know what to do at that point. I die in the infirmary from being choked to death by a ghost lady shoving her hair down my throat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's terrifying. Maybe I should get back to that game. I was playing it on an emulator, actually. It emulates really well. Yeah, I kept dying there, so I stopped playing. Is it just generally survive? Is there like a time limit you have to survive, a certain number of steps, or something you've got to do? Because I was basically getting towards like lighting her hair on fire and opening the door, but I'm just assuming that's what I had to do, because they didn't really make it that clear, and the fact that I kept getting caught and kept getting choked to death really pissed me off. Maybe Corpse Party is going to be one of those games that I have to just watch someone else play it in order to see the true ending. Or to see any ending. Well, that's the first time I've lost to someone. Spinoza! You see, that's what I thought I had to do, but it was taking forever to, like, get that into motion to make that happen. Because, like, it's no good just knowing, oh yeah, I've got to get rid of the hair on the door somehow, because that makes sense. But as much as you examine it, nothing happens. That bit just drove me mad. And then they just had, like, the vagueness to not even show me a monster. It's just like a black bit of smoke floating across the room. It's just like, it was just... it just annoyed me. It was like, it felt like they were deliberately like doing a really shoddy job with it. The bad ones where someone dies. Well, I'm not really that bothered about a character dying, per se. There's nobody who I really want to have live in that game. So far, they've all done something to irritate me in some way or another. I know it sounds horrible, but I don't really think I would be bothered if any of them didn't make it to the end of Corpse Party. Oh, there's an ending where everyone dies. Well, that's the best then. Excellent. Everybody dies. Now, I think the kind of ending I would want is an ending whereby everybody lives and that ghost school can't claim lives anymore. Which is probably the true end and probably takes a load of effort. But I wouldn't want to think that that ghost school continues to consume lives and that I had been powerless to change like anything for anyone. That would suck. But then we could just kill everybody off as well. Is Seiko the one that complains about, like, her ass hurting? Because that came out of the blue, and that was really, like, that really was degrading to the whole experience. It's like, oh great, you're talking about having hemorrhoids. That's really entertaining. And that's really what I want in my horror RPG. Is you talking about how much, like, it's riding up your ass. I hate it. Like, that bit really just made me go, oh, come on, really? Butt medicine? That was totally, like, out of the blue. And that was their lame excuse for having the character separate as well from you, which was just a lame way to get, like... Yeah, I thought that was Seiko. I remember associating that name with that character. She's got to go, but that's the one. Oh my god. That line made me want to close the game there and then. Yeah, I remember that. That was awful. Degraded the entire game experience. Yeah, terrible. Oh, mirror match. Oh, does she know? That you're trying to eat your mum. You know, never mind. Is this like some sort of circus scene? I'm trying to place what the hell this environment's even meant to be. I will not be defeated by my clone. Only the pinkest of hair can survive. It's okay, I got 2 more rounds to do this in. They're like boxes that they're sitting in and they're watching the action. It's like we're a theatre attraction. And I think given what I'm wearing, I could well be a theatre attraction of some kind. It just depends what kind of theatre we're talking about, really. Wow, this is really good. I'm glad I stumbled upon this. This is decent. This is like a decent fighter. I like it. Sometimes I just look at screenshots of Japanese games and go, yes or no. I'll give that a play or I won't give that a play. And I'm glad, because I put this in my maybe pile. Like, maybe it'll be good. The sequel is even better, where the teacher sends the main character lunch via helicopter. What? You know what? Whatever. At this point, I don't even care. Dishwasher, yes. Only the pinkest of hair can survive. Yeah, pump that attack up. When you said it, I did not think it was a joke. I just accepted that it was true. Because at this point, I'll believe anything. Ah! Oh, this is decent. I really want the cartridge of this now. I'm going to have to track this down. This is actually really decent. Wiener, Hamann. Ah, mash the buttons, mash the buttons. It's the only way to win. Anime characters with pink hair psychopaths. Right, let's think of some anime characters with pink hair that I know. Anybody off the top of my head? Because there's bound to be. Yachiru, yeah, she's a psychopath. It's got to be more. Sakura from Naruto? Yeah, she's got that that other Sakura that lives inside her head. So yeah, she's a psychopath. Oh god, we got an elf. I will not be defeated by an elf. I will mash my kicks until I win. I will find an exploitable move. Elfen Lead. Now, I've watched that, I think, like years ago. Back when it was first doing the rounds on DVD. It got very popular in the UK. Got a lot of attention, Elfen Lied. It's around about, I would say 2006 that I watched that. I remember there being a lot of themes in that show that I didn't like. I ended up watching it through to the end just because I had started it. But not because I wanted to continue with it. That was certainly an experience, Elfen Lied. I wouldn't... Yeah, I don't think I would recommend that show to anybody, personally. But yeah, it carries on with that pink hair thing. Go back to Lufia, the Legend Returns. Okay. I guess because it's Cena, a girl with blue hair. Have I seen her? Yeah, she's on the floor right now. Okay, that's 1 round each. Decider. Cena. I really like the announcer. Like, I'm doing these awful impersonations of the announcer, but the truth is I really like the announcer so much. Yeah, baby murder, demonic possession, dog killing, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Really is the tip of the iceberg with that show. Yeah, I didn't really get that much into Elfen Lied. I suppose I could do some anime recommendations right now as I'm beating this this Cena girl up completely. Midori no Hibi's good if you're into your slice of life, and if by slice of life we mean a girl becomes a doll attached to a guy's right hand, then Midori no Hibi sounds like a good time. Of course, I'd recommend the original Negima anime. I really like that one quite a lot. The trope of characters forgetting they were childhood friends. Basically, the whole of Love Hina, I think. Okay, this guy looks pretty intense, and I'm trying to work out where we are as well. Are we, like, on top of that, like, Seattle thing? I don't know. Where are we? I need a coffee right now. Let's get a coffee. I need to find out if this, like, is based off an animated show or something like that, because if it is, it's probably the best animated show of all time. Because these character designs are phenomenal. Maybe it's based off a manga. If it is, I have to have every volume right now. I'll samurai buy them from Japan. Well, I've lost that round. I'm on the easiest difficulty setting. Maybe I should start trying to learn some combos and some techniques, because just mashing buttons isn't working. Hey, welcome Project Carthage. Welcome. I'm streaming earlier in the day today because I got so much time free to be able to do this, so... So is the pink hair trope actually a trope, that pink-haired characters are generally psychopaths? So I'm genuinely concerned now, because if so, I've got to change my pink-haired character in my story into something other than a psychopath. Weena, not you! Okay. I move so slowly. Let's put all my points into speed. Super cutesy and ditzy. I hate that. I hate characters who are like that. Characters who are like that should just, like, get squished underneath, like, a falling statue or something. You know what I mean? Just, like... blonde and big eyebrows. Oh, I've got a character that's like that. Actually, it's the main character. Ah, I'm keeping it. I like her big eyebrows. It works. Mash, 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 mash. Ah, damn it! Dang! Don't you just laugh at me, Otto? Yeah, maybe I should start learning some moves. What have we got? Quarter circles. Almost always quarter circles in these fighting games. No, no quarter circles. Oh, that's nice. Someone who breaks the trend. Excellent. Oh yeah, of course. I didn't notice that. Very true. I watched through Glitter Force and the main character had pink hair. But she's also ditzy, so it goes back to round one, doesn't it? I hate this Otto. He's driving me mad. Code Lyoko is meant to be Japanese inspired, though. So even though it's French, it's quite clearly trying to be anime. I remember from its visual style that it looks Japanese. Pretty sure there's a Japanese character in it as well. I've never seen it myself, but I've seen like images of the show and a bit of footage, so I know generally what it looks like, and it came across as very Japanese influenced, like Wakfu and Monsuno and Cardfight Vanguard, and I don't know like how much of these are actually Japanese or not. I don't think Monsuno is. I think it was Korean, I think. Wakfu's French. Now, the name Yumi sounds familiar in regards to Code Lyoko. It probably is that character I'm thinking of. Now, if we're talking about cartoons that were Japan-inspired that I watched, pretty much exclusively Puffy-Yama Yumi. Puffy-Yama Yumi show is pretty much the only one I can think of. The main character from Rosario Vampire, a psycho. I tried watching Rosario Vampire once. No, I'm getting that confused with another thing. It was Vampire Knight I tried watching. Yeah. Wasn't feeling that one. Paqueto! Okay. Paqueto. Okay, because you've told me not to, I'm going to mention it. Live action VR. Speaking of VR, Microsoft's just released its list of HoloLens games they're going to be releasing with the dev kit. And there's a Conquer the Squirrel game amongst them, so now I need a $3,000 HoloLens dev kit. I think I'll pass. Somehow I don't think I can justify that. Paqueto. Start a GoFundMe for Microsoft HoloLens. So reasons because I need it. Yes. You've obviously seen a lot of GoFundMe pages. No, I've technically got a Patreon, but I've not advertised it at all because I'm still not happy that it's set up properly yet. That's the only sort of crowdfunding I'd go down, is like a donation jar, like a Patreon or Twitch alerts, you know, something where there's absolutely no obligation. I think if I started with something like a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe or an Indiegogo, I don't know, that's like blocking off content just to get people to donate to you, and I don't agree with that at all. That's why I won't do something like that. Bang. Bangu. Yes. Awesome. I love this character's name. Bang. It's perfect. He's also brutal. Well, Patreon is particularly easy because it guarantees you a steady stream, like once a month that you get some. It seems the best route. Oh my god, no. It gets them like a specific sum per month that they can basically rely is coming in. But it's the reason why I haven't really publicly advertised my Patreon yet is because I don't really agree with Patreon either. Generally, I wish there was a more simpler way to take like donations without having to have to deal with general nonsense like keeping it in an online pot, and of course there's the tax man to consider as well. That I would hate for someone to donate, I don't know, $1 to me and I get 40 cents of it. Like, I'm not sure if that's how it is, but generally that's the impression I get of like services like Patreon, is that they take their cut, and then if it's US dollars, PayPal takes their cut converting it. And just like in general, if you wanted to donate to your favourite creator, that yes, I won that round somehow. There's got to be a more convenient way to do it than that. Durarara. Now, I've heard of that. You don't watch a lot of anime. Heathen! No, no, each to their own. I don't really watch a lot of anime either. I have specific shows that I love that I come back to because they make me happy when I watch them. Cardcaptor Sakura, Bleach, Gintama. But I do like to discover things from time to time. There was a show called Milky Homes, which I discovered, which was quite good. But then when I tried to track it down, I think there's more than one Milky Homes show, because the one that I found was very dark and drama, but the one that I had previously watched an episode from was very comical and charming and funny. So I'm trying to find that one, the funny Milky Homes, not the drama one, because the drama one was a bit, nah, not my style. I am gonna beat this game one way or another, and I'm gonna do it as pink-haired Harmon because I've come this far. Bangu. Jump, jump. Wow, he's more aggressive than the other characters who sort of waited there for a moment before attacking. This guy is more sort of... he comes into my personal space. Sword Art Online. I've been told to watch that. I've been told it's really good. I've deliberately stepped away from it because, you know, everybody was saying how good it was. You know, I generally sort of ignore when someone says, "Oh, isn't this good? You should check this out." I usually tend to ignore shows that people do that to. How did I not notice that? They're kangaroos! They're goddamn kangaroos! I was so focused on the fighting that I didn't even notice that they're kangaroos. They're kangaroos. Yeah, I know. Each to their own. There's quite a few cartoons that I like. I don't tend to watch a lot of modern stuff. I know that there's a lot of cartoons currently that are quite popular in the cartoon sphere. Stuff like Steven Universe. I've not seen a single Steven Universe, and I probably won't. But I will watch Simpsons. I'll watch Family Guy and American Dad. They're generally sort of my my area. That sort of political and family things that are important to family. Sort of like those sorts of comedies that are more sort of observational. Those are the sort of cartoons I'll watch. But occasionally I'll get introduced to something like the Full English or Super Jail, Venture Brothers, Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, that will just like that I will find so funny that I will then watch every single episode in a row until I've ran out of episodes. And then that's still not enough, and I'm disappointed. This guy's tough. In the words of Harry from... No, James from House of the Dead 2. No more fooling around, says the guy who's fooling around. Yeah. Get my butt kicked here. Anger. I probably would have gotten into dot hack in the day if the games had been localized over here, but I don't. I'm convinced that not a single dot hack game came out over here. Now I might be wrong, but I'm pretty confident that not a single one got released over here in the UK. If they had, I probably would have played them, and I probably would have got into dot hack. I remember it's much the same idea, you know, you die in the game, you die in real life, getting trapped in an MMO, you know, that general theme, sort of like the Digimon Digital World sort of thing. Bangu, winner, Bangu, winner, Bangu. I've played the Harvey Birdman game on the PSP, which is the same game. I couldn't get past the case where you're in the bathtub. I couldn't get past the trial where they're all in the bathtub. I couldn't get past that one. But I reckon that's about halfway through the game, so... I did enjoy what I played of it, though. It was good. It was like watching an episode of the show. It was structured like the show. The jokes were the same as the show. The voice acting was a little bit cleaner than on the show, which, I don't know. I feel like maybe some of the jokes were lost in that. But generally, it was pretty good. Did you ever play that far? Your Mum is a Boss? Because there's a case where you're in a bathtub and you're presenting evidence in a bathtub, and all the other people in the trial are also in the bathtub. Did I dream this? Because I'm pretty sure that this happens in the game. There's a scene where you're all in a bathtub and you're presenting evidence. I'm pretty confident about this. Hi, welcome, Victor. This game that I'm playing now is Battle Tycoon Flash Hiders EX, or I think that's what it's called. The game with the court case in the bathtub is Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, for the PSP. Oh, I've heard very good things about Gravity Falls. It's a Disney one, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. There's like a bit where you have to present evidence in the hot tub, and I couldn't figure out what I had to present, and it was getting very annoying at that point. I've seen a clip from one episode of Gravity Falls. I used to follow a lot of... there was a pixel artist. I can't remember his name now, but he did a lot of stuff for the Scott Pilgrim game. And he did some animation for Gravity Falls. There was a fighting game character. It's like, can't you stay still? This is the stillest that I can stand. He breaks open the refrigerator to get the food that's inside. That's like a clip I've seen from Gravity Falls, but that's only like one small bit. You gobshite, get back here! Ah! No! Ah! I was so close! I'm not going to play this for much longer. Let's set some... let's set a hotkey for save 0 and load 0. The GU series of Dot Hack. But the originals had power... Oh, right, okay. They mustn't have been very big power releases then. I'm learning something new every day. I thought that the majority of the Shin Megami Tensei series didn't come out of Japan. Didn't come out of didn't come over here in the UK. But then I find out that pretty much all of them did. So maybe they just weren't that widespread a release. Yes, this is as still as I can stay. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. I remember that one. What save state? Yeah, I've seen that clip from Gravity Falls. If it's all that kind of humor, then I should really watch it. I've heard very good things about it. But I'm generally not a cartoons kind of guy. Just because I think, to me, cartoons feel so childish now. Even though, like, I understand that there are a lot of cartoons that aren't for children, it just feels like me admitting that I watch cartoons feels childish. It's kind of hard to explain, but I guess it's because society sort of presented that thought in my head. That if I like cartoons, I'm a creep, sort of thing. But then I openly admit to, on my live stream, watching Magical Girl anime, so you know what? I guess two sides to every coin. What save states? This is ridiculous now. They are so good, and the morals in them are so good. And the characters in them are so good, and the voice acting's so good, and the animation's so good. I 100% agree. Magical girl anime are like amazing. Okay, one round that I totally did without cheating. Now one more round, totally to do without cheating, and then I'm assuming that's the end of the game. Oh, trying to figure out like what the show's about. Ooh, might be interesting then. Maybe it's sort of like, I'm not sure if it's quite the same thing as Twin Peaks, but maybe it's sort of like Twin Peaks. Maybe there's like an underlying mystery, one big question that needs to be answered, and nobody knows how. Yes! Right, now to find out if there's some special endgame boss who's super hard. Hopefully not. There is Jail Lance. Jail Lance! Okay. Excellent. Let's make this happen. Don't you think that sword's a bit too long for this, like... Are you cheating? Hidden codes and ciphers? That sounds boss! It looks like kicks are doing more damage than punches on this guy, so... Mash punch, mash punch, mash punch, mash punch. No. Mash kick, mash kick, mash kick, mash kick, mash kick, mash kick, mash kick. Yes! Yes, he's such a cheater. I hate him. Okay, one more round to go. And then I'm assuming that's the end of this game. Probably put the nail in the coffin of this stream at that point. Jerk. I dread to think, if this is easy, I dread to think what truth and death difficulty levels are like. To be frank, it's a terrifying concept. Okay, it shouldn't be that easy. Why get good when there's save states? It's all about the save states now. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. I probably don't need to rely on another save state unless there's another boss. I hope there's not another boss. Congratulations! I'll take that over congratulation and a winner is you. At least that's sort of, yeah, But did I do all of this just for a flashing congratulation? Can I turn that graphics layer off? Because I want a screenshot of that. Yeah, can I get a screenshot of that? That'd make a good thumbnail. That was certainly an experience. I definitely think I got enough there to be able to write about. To maybe make a Sushi Bites episode about this, if I can get some information on it. Is it Flash Hiders EX? Oh, yeah, Flash Hiders Battle Tycoon, Flash Hiders EX. I'll hit up the wiki. Oh, that's cool. My live stream comes up as the first Google result at the moment. That's nice. Yeah, I'll definitely look into this. Right, okay, so the first one was on PC Engine. Okay, I'll take a look at this. Only a 20 out of 40. Oh, Cena wasn't an elf, she was a vampire. Okay, that's fine. No, I was generally impressed with that. That wasn't half bad. Okay. Well, if I do stream again later, it'll be a little bit later in the afternoon for me. It's 1:30 now. I'm going to call that a stream now. It was very nice. Everybody who joined me today, I'm going to go up through the chat and credit everyone by name. Your Mum is a Boss, Liberty Lawson, Project Carthage YT, Victor, who was there for all of one comment. Thank you, Victor. Who else was around? Paper Mario might have been in this stream, I think, at some point. Oh, no, he was here for Sailor Moon, but thank you for joining, all the same. Yeah, everybody who joined in the chat, thank you. That's probably what the 20 out of 40 means, yeah, you're right. Oh, and me! And me! And me! They're thanking me! Copyright 1995, Right Stuff. I tell you what, it was right stuff. It was. I was genuinely impressed with that. That was kind of fun. Maybe you will see me on the next Battle Tycoon. I might actually. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's make an episode out of this. That was good. That was a good stream. I'm happy with that. Excellent. Well, genuinely impressed. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for joining. I never know how to end these streams. The usual. If you like this stream, like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like it, unlike, comment, unsubscribe. Do whatever you like. Thank you for joining, though. Yeah, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more live streams, videos, eventually. All sorts of stuff. Japanese games, retro games. Absolutely loads. Ah, that's a good idea. Waving. Alright. Take care. I love you. That sounded absolutely awkward and fake, didn't it?